I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you test questions on vectors. We'll discuss question number 3, part B, now in this video. The question here is, given a line with Cartesian equation 3x plus 4y minus 24 equals to 0, determine acute angle that the line makes with y-axis. Now this is a very important question, and let me first explain you the concept and then we'll find the solution of this particular question. The concept is that if there are two vectors a and b, then the dot product of the two vectors is product of their magnitude times cosine of angle theta, and you can always rearrange this and write cos theta as equals to a dot b divided by the magnitude of these two vectors, right? Or you can say theta equals to cos inverse of all this. Right, so a dot b over the magnitude of vector a and b. So that gives you the solution. Now in the given scenario, we are given equation of the line. Let me write down equation of this line as 3x plus 4y minus 24 equals to 0. Now from here we know the normal to the line is 3, 4. So the direction will be interchange this 4, 3, make one of them negative. So 4 minus 3 becomes the direction of this line. So that becomes one of your vectors. The other vector is of course the y-axis. So when you say y-axis, we could take the vector j, the unit vector j, which is along the y-axis, which is 0, 1, correct? So now these are the two vectors we are talking about. The question is kind of like this. Let us say that we have this coordinate plane, and the line is 4 minus 3. That means 4 and minus 3, kind of like this. So let's say the line is kind of like this, going like this. Is that okay? Now the question says that determine the acute angle. So we have to find the acute angle, right, that the line makes with y-axis. So the acute angle that the line makes with y-axis. So with the y-axis, as you can see, the line can make the angle, which is acute angle is this much. Is that okay? So that becomes the acute angle, right? So remember that part. So this is the acute angle. When we are talking about this theta, we are talking about the angle which will be kind of like this, the principal angle. Do you see that? Which may be more than 90. So in that case, we have to consider the acute angle which the line makes with the y-axis. Do you see that, right? So that is what we are looking for. Okay. Now let's begin to solve the question. We have two directions. So we'll find the dot product. So that is to say, we need to find what is dot product of the direction of this line and the vector j, right? So that dot product we are looking for. And then we'll divide this dot product by the magnitude of each, right? So we have d dot j equals to magnitude of d times magnitude of j cos of theta, right? So as we did here, cos theta could now be written as dot product of these vectors divided by their magnitudes, correct? Okay, all this I'm only doing to explain you. So actually in the test you just need to do the dot products, which is 4 minus 3 dot j, which is 0, 1, and the magnitude of d is 4 square plus minus 3 square times magnitude of j, which is unit vector. Okay, anyway, so 4 times 0 is 0, minus 3 you get in the numerator. This term 16 plus 9, 25 square root is 5. So that's what we get as cosine of theta. Now when I say cosine theta is negative, that means the angle is probably in second or third, correct? So one of these quadrants, correct? the angle is as we have shown here, and definitely this angle is not an acute angle, right? So the acute angle will be 90 minus that angle, correct? 90 minus that angle will be the acute angle, correct? So this is actually the principal angle which we are talking about. Is it okay? So when you take away 90 from this, you get this acute angle, correct? Or what you can do is you can actually find the angle which is positive this in the quadrant 1 itself, right? So that is your angle, correct? So you could do that also, right? So let's find theta, which is cos inverse of 3 over 5, and that is shift cos inverse 3 divided by 5 bracket closed equal to, so we get this as equals to 53.13 in degrees, right? Let's determine the acute angle that the line makes with y-axis. We can round this to whole number and we can write our answer as theta equals to 53 degrees, right? So I hope that is absolutely clear. I'm Anil Kumar. You can always post your questions, share my videos and subscribe to them. Thank you and all the best.